Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Julie. I'm a stay-at-home homeschooling mom of 5, and I enjoy sharing food content here on my channel. I like giving you guys meal ideas, healthy meal ideas to feed a family. I know sometimes, like me, you probably get into meal ruts and want more meal ideas. So in today's video, I will be sharing a full week of dinners, what I cook for my family for a week. Now we are getting into summer mode here, and so sometimes dinner has to be quick and easy before we head out the door. Also, I just have a little bit of a harder time with dinners in the summer months. I love to be making soups and stews and chilies and all those warm comfort foods. So sometimes in the summer, I'm like, what can I make? But we do utilize our barbecue a lot. And without further ado, I'll just get into this video. Here are our dinners for a week. Happy Monday. These steaks just came off the barbecue. This is our meat for dinner. Don't those look so good? I cooked up a whole bunch of potatoes. There's one sweet potato in here too, so that's why you see that orange tinge to the potatoes. So cooked them, mashed them. When I mash potatoes, I put some butter, sour cream, milk, salt and pepper, and I put garlic powder in there today too. And then I just chopped up, actually one of the kids chopped up a bunch of carrots for me, and so that is tonight's dinner. Steak, potatoes, and carrots. Happy Tuesday. I baked these sourdough biscuits earlier this afternoon. I did bake them a little bit longer than I should have. They're a little bit overdone, but they're gonna be delicious nonetheless. I just love seeing all the different layers when I make these biscuits. They're so tasty. We'll slice those and probably butter them. I mean, there's plenty of butter in the recipe already, but I'm sure we'll butter them. And then we cooked up these chickens. So the way I cook these chickens, we have this big roasting pan. This is a KitchenAid roasting pan. And then I did two side by side, salt, pepper, paprika. I do stick a whole bunch of garlic in the cavity. And then I just pour a bit of water in the bottom, which quickly grows to be a lot more with all the grease that drips off the chickens. But oh, what I also do too, I should include, I also brine the chickens for about 24 hours before cooking. So we just stick them in a big pot of water with, I'm trying to remember the amount right now. Andrew usually prepares it for me. I think it's like half a cup or something of pickling salt. And those just brine overnight. And then I do like to cook them low and slow. So I'll usually cook these for 2.5 hours or so, just at like 250 or 275. And that's the way I've found these chickens to just turn out perfectly every time. And of course, this is way more than we'll need for this meal. So this should last us 2, maybe even 3 meals because they're pretty big chickens. We grow this asparagus in our backyard. And so, you know, we just have a little bit here and there. This is not enough for, obviously, a full meal for all of us. Also, what's with me tonight? I kind of overcooked the asparagus too. It will be fine, but I was watching this big fat one over here, and the little guys kind of got overdone. And then for some extra veggies, yeah, I'm showing you all my failures. Not really failures, it'll be yummy, but, you know, a little bit overdone, a little bit overdone. I made this veggie dip, which is such a good recipe. I will try to link, you know, any recipes I use this week, and this will be one of them. And then lots of greens we're having. So we've got cucumber, celery, and peppers that we'll have with that dip. And I just need to get a lot of this meat off of the chickens now, ready to serve. Happy Wednesday. Today I used some of this leftover chicken from yesterday's dinner, chopped it all up and mixed it with some cooked rice, some frozen peas. What else did I put in here? Some sour cream and milk, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper, and paprika, and some cheese. Mixed that all together, put some cheese on top, stuck it in the oven. I love these nice and easy one dish meals. I have yet to try it, so I'll have to let you know how it is. But I don't really have a recipe. I will link the recipe that I looked at before making this. For the most part, I followed the spices, but like no measurements. And I think the recipe called for cream of chicken soup or something. And so that's where I just used sour cream and milk instead. So kind of a from scratch, not following a recipe, but I will link a recipe if you want to, you know, try to recreate something similar. So that just baked. I added all that milk because I was hoping that it wouldn't stick. Okay. Trying to do this one-handed, but I think it looks good down there. The cream of chicken soup, of course, would make the whole dish just really creamy. And so I tried to kind of find a substitute for that. But I'm ready to serve this up. And that is our dinner for tonight. The cheese isn't quite melted in the middle, it's close, but I wanted to eat at like 4:45, and I think I stuck it in the oven a little bit late because I was like, come on cheese, melt, melt. Here is tonight's dinner, our Thursday night dinner for when we're on the go. We need to be heading out the door in just a few minutes here, really early dinner, and so one of the kids just toasted up a whole bunch of everything bagels, spread some cream cheese on there. We had one lone blueberry bagel sitting in the fridge. That one is just buttered for my one child who does not like cream cheese. We have cucumber slices, and that is our easy, on-the-go dinner tonight. All right, it is Friday night, and dinner just came out of the oven. First over here, we've got some raw veggies, the very end of all of our raw veggies because it's grocery day tomorrow. Now we're all really hungry and have been snacking on these veggies already too. And here's the dip that I made the other day. So the main thing I wanted to make tonight was this fish and then these sweet potato fries. I buy these at Costco. They are so delicious. Now a couple of my kids, or one of my kids, doesn't like the fish. So I did some chicken strips instead. And then when I was looking in the freezer, I realized we had just a little bit of regular Cavendish French fries in the freezer too. So some different options for our dinner tonight. Also, yes, it is 6:50, so we're going to load up our plates and we're gonna have a picnic supper and watch a movie while we eat dinner. That's not something we do very often, but we wanted to have a movie night tonight and time just really got away from us. So we thought, let's do something special. Quick and easy dinner, tasty dinner. I am so hungry. Pretty sure your mouth is gonna water when you see what's for dinner tonight. I cooked up a whole bunch of waffles. We will not eat all of these. I will put them on a rack to like really dry out and then, not dry out, cool off, whatever we don't eat. And then those will go in the freezer and these toast really well left over straight out of the freezer. So lots of waffles. We got a whole bunch of blueberries at the grocery store today. I also still have some strawberries. Simeon cooked up a bunch of bacon for me. He always volunteers to cook the bacon. And then I tried this new recipe, which yes, I have dipped my finger in and tried, and it's delicious. It is whipping cream. So I just whipped that up with icing sugar and vanilla. And then once that was all like whipped, I added some Greek yogurt too. So it's like this whipped cream and yogurt mixture. I think that's gonna be amazing with this fruit on top of the waffles. There is, like I said, icing sugar in here, so we don't really need syrup. I'm gonna set it to the table anyways. I'm sure some of the kids will just like to have it. But that is our dinner tonight. We love doing breakfast for dinner. We do this just about weekly. And I do have a couple kids who breakfast is their favorite meal. So when we serve this for dinner, it goes over real well. That's how we're ending our week. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and seeing what a week of dinners is like in our house. And any recipes I used this week, I will link those down below in the description box. Give this video a thumbs up and let me know down below in the comments. I was gonna say the description box. Let me know in the comments what you like to make for your family for dinner, specifically in the summer months. In the summer months, I may have said this in the intro already, that was a week ago, I can't remember, but especially in the summer, sometimes I get into these dinner ruts. Like, what do I make for my family? Especially because it's usually we're eating early and we have to head out the door right after. We're not making, the wintertime comfort foods. It's just different in the summertime. So I'd love to know what some of your favorites are, and subscribe if you're new here. I'll see you next time.